Hey everyone! I wanted to connect with all of you to discuss something that has been heavy on my heart for several days now. Hey guys, I see some people are joining. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to connect with all of you today to discuss something that has been heavy on my heart for several days. And it is something that happened to me personally, but I saw it as a beautiful opportunity to raise awareness for endometriosis. So to those of you that don't know me very well or know me at all, my name is Brittany Denson, and I have been suffering from the incurable disease endometriosis for 18 years now. And endometriosis, okay, so I'll start off with this. I have had countless surgeries. One of my surgeries, I lost my left ovary due to the endo adhering it to my pelvic wall. My most recent surgery, endometriosis traveled up to my rib cage, where they actually had to cut it out from. Endometriosis affects about 176 million women worldwide, girls and women. 1 in 10 women in the U.S. alone, 1 in 10 girls and women in the U.S. alone will be diagnosed with this incurable disease, endometriosis. Endometriosis affects a woman on so many different levels. There is no cure, there's no known cause, and there is an enormous lack of healthcare knowledge, research, and compassion. Endometriosis is known as an invisible disease, simply because a woman that has endometriosis, we don't match up to the symptoms that we are screaming freedom from. Debilitating pain, fatigue, and the list goes on and on, unfortunately. My endometriosis truth brought me to my knees in 2014. I say it brought me to my knees because I hit rock bottom. I had nowhere else to go. I was battling daily with debilitating pain. I could hardly get out of bed, much less take care of myself or my children. I'll never forget the moment on our back porch, my husband and I looked him in his eyes and I told him, I said, if I don't pick myself up and fight, I don't know what's going to happen. So that's exactly what I did. I knew that working out brought me joy. I've always enjoyed working out. I knew that it releases great chemicals, endorphins. It makes you happy, right? It does something to you mentally, clarity, happiness. So I knew that if I could get my workout back on, that was one battle that I've conquered, right? I knew that combining my working out with fueling my body with the foods that were helping me, not hurting me. Now let me add this. Most of my endometriosis knowledge that I have has come from personal experience or from the Endo sisters community that I have met online because of the lack of research and healthcare knowledge, unfortunately. So I did what little research that I could do regarding foods. What was going to trigger it? What was going to flare it up? What was going to cause me more pain? Now, I can only control so much because at the end of the day, endometriosis has a mind of its own. And if it wants to bring you to your knees, it's going to. Now listen, I still have bad days. I do. But I have more good days than bad currently. And I have fought and I have clawed my way to where I am today. I recall in 2014, whenever I had this happen, when I said, you know what, I'm picking myself up, I'm going to fight. I recall crawling out of bed, before that shift, I would wake up in the morning and I was not happy to be alive. I was fighting on the daily debilitating pain and the enemy whispering to me, you will never be free. There is no cure to endo. You're dragging your family through hell because of your disease. This is your fault. That's really heavy whenever you're also fighting debilitating pain and just trying to live a normal life. Just shower. You know, that's normal whenever, for me back then. Just to get up and take a shower, that was huge. So yes, I made the decision to fight. I get up, I start doing these at-home workouts, Beachbody. And there would be days that I would, moment to moment through that workout, I mean, that's how I was living. Through the next breath, because I didn't know what was going to happen next. But I was pushing and I was pushing and I was pushing. And in those moments, not only was I gaining strength, but I was gaining knowledge on who I am and what I am capable of. And my body, I became so in tune with my body. It was beautiful. It was amazing. And it was a huge game changer for me, because we need to be in tune with our bodies, because every case is different. And you need to know what works for you, what works for your body. I know when to push, and I know when to push harder, and I know when I need to sit out. So, that's kind of a little bit of a backstory. I clawed my way to where I am by seeking the knowledge that I needed for my case, right? For my endo truth. So after hearing this, a little bit of the backstory. Now keep in mind that it's not just working out. You have to fuel your body properly as well. So those two things combined over time has been a tremendous game changer for myself and for my family when it comes to this debilitating, monstrous disease. Okay, so this is what happened. This is what had me so upset. This is why I made this video. Several days ago, I had my Facebook Messenger just blow up with all of these messages from Endo sisters, and they were sending me screenshots, okay? They were sending me screenshots of a post that another Endo sister had posted about me. She had taken screenshots of my Facebook profile page, and she posted it on her page and proceeded to call me a fake, a fraud. She said, this girl doesn't have endometriosis. Women with endometriosis can't work out. Women with endometriosis don't have the energy for that. She is a fraud. She is a fake. Guys, she was trying really hard. Okay, she was encouraging people to go to my page, look through my page, and she said, just think about it. There's nothing on her page about endometriosis, which one, that's a lie. I mean, but my whole point is that whenever I saw these messages come through, first I want to say thank you to all of those girls, those women that reached out to me and made me aware of the situation, one, and two, they were standing up for me. They went to bat for me. They said, no, this is not right. This is not okay. You are attacking another Endo sister. You know? I remember when I first read it, I was extremely hurt. I was hurt and I was angry. But I was hurt because instantly, as I'm reading this and her calling me a fraud and a fake and just really, you know, she took time to do this post, right? So a little bit of thought went into it. And so of course I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about all of those instances, all of those moments where I am just doubled over in pain, in the shower, just sitting there laying in pain. Or one of my most miserable moments and shocking moments is whenever I had no use. I could not use the from my waist down. I was debilitated. I could not move. My pain was so much. I couldn't talk. I was pretty much just limp. I was in the bathtub. My husband had to come and pick me up out of the bathtub and take me to our bed. I could not move. And so all these thoughts are going through my head of all these times, 2014 when I hit rock bottom and she's sitting there saying, oh, she's a fraud. I'm like, no. That is so hurtful. Do not discredit. Try to discredit what I have endured, what my family has endured. That was hurtful and it was wrong. And I wanted to shed light on this because endometriosis is an invisible disease, like I mentioned earlier. And as a woman with endometriosis and her attacking and saying she's a fraud, surely she has been there on my side where she's being judged on her outside, right? Oh, you don't look sick. You don't look like you're in pain. There's nothing wrong with you. You know, as a woman with endometriosis, surely she has endured that at least once. And so for her to understand that judging on the outside is just not, it's not right. It's wrong. And I just want to say to all of you incredible souls watching that never allow anybody to discredit your strength, your truth. You walk your truth on a daily basis. You know what you've endured. You know your strength, period. And I encourage all of you, sorry, I had a phone call come through. I encourage you to all to continue sharing your stories, your truth. And if someone can't wrap their mind around it, that's okay. Continue to shine, continue to spread light and awareness for this incurable, monstrous disease. Okay? We are all worth it. We are all beautiful. We are all ridiculously strong. There is so much beauty in this disease. I know that's weird to say, but there is so much beauty in this disease because behind every different case and every woman, there is so much strength that most people cannot even fathom and wrap their mind around unless you have lived it, you have been there, and you've picked yourself up and you've gone on with your day. So to all of my incredible endo sisters, I love you so very much. And not ever will I judge you and your truth, and I encourage you not to do that to anyone else because it's hurtful. I don't post my workout videos and my progress pictures for attention or I don't post, about my bad days because I want sympathy. I post my workout pictures because I'm proud of myself. I think back on those times in 2014, some of the hardest times in my life, and I am proud of myself to be able to stand here today and say, I did it. I drug myself out of that black hole. I mean, I was fading away right before my own eyes, guys. And to be able to say, I have more good days than not. And I did that. Okay? With the support of my amazing family. They have been through it all with me. My husband, oh my gosh, guys. If it wasn't for him, he has done probably more research on endo than I have. He has helped me discover foods that are going to help me, nourish me, and not attack me even more than my body's attacking itself. So yes, I just wanted to share this. I wanted to shed light on endometriosis, the invisible part of this disease and what women can endure because of it. I want to applaud all of you endo women, all of you endo supporters, husbands, family, friends. Thank you for what you do because you mean everything to us and we need that support because we are ridiculously strong. Let's get that right. We are. But we gain more strength from those supporters. We have to have them. Because there will come a day whenever it brings us to our knees, because it does, there is no cure. You can have great days for weeks upon weeks, and then boom, you're doubled over in pain for a week and you can't do anything. So yeah, we need you supporters and we love y'all very much. Erin, I love you. Thank you so much for being my #1 supporter and for talking me through this situation whenever it first happened. He was sitting right next to me when it happened, and it was hard. And I've been stewing on it and thinking about it. How do I want to handle it? And you know, I just wanted to shed light on Endo and just praise all of you strong people. And I ask that you all pray for the one that posted it in the beginning, that she finds her way, that her heart softens, and if she needs help discovering more knowledge on how to help her situation, I hope she reaches out to people or, you know, gets more knowledge. I don't know her particular case, but I would love to talk to her. But anyway. Okay guys, I have got to go pick up my kids. I did this video last minute. So yes, I haven't had a chance to look at any of the comments. I definitely will, and I will get back to you all. Thank you all for watching and for listening, and stay strong and stay beautiful. Thanks guys, bye. Where is the off button? Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, I'm really leaving this time. Bye.